The so-called Peaceful Phuket measure is operated by the Phuket Police to assure tourists of safety for this high season. According to the Provincial Police Chief, Police Major General Apirak Krongtong, police officers will intensify their service and security. For security, it has drawn participation from all stakeholders, including local businesses and local governments. Apirak said each day police would work with local governments to dispatch 20 volunteers to patrol communities. On the service side, police will launch a mobile van for the public to file reports at different locations for 2 hours at each location. It will be a one-stop service center which also comprises tourist police and immigration officers. He also said 5 to 6 horse police patrols will start operating during the Phuket Carnival on December 15th, and if they are well received, more will be added. 2 more police stations will be established early next year in Karon and Wichit, with an estimated 50 officers added to the force. A fish raft was handed over to fishermen. A fishing group at King Kiao community in Phuket received a fish farm raft from the Phuket governor, who also led villagers to release aqua animals into the water source. The local fishing group was formed after the 2004 tsunami to do fishing to earn additional income for the members. The group has been supported by the Austrian Hilfswerk, which gave funding and extended their knowledge and developed their careers, leading to an increase of income among group members. They also established a crab bank and promoted saving among young people. In the future, the fish farm raft will be designated as a marine learning center for local people. The Phuket Red Cross Society starts collecting donations of prizes to be given for a lucky draw during an annual Red Cross fair to be held during the New Year period. The donated items, mainly electrical appliances like kettles, fans, microwave ovens, were presented to the Phuket Red Cross Society yesterday. The organization president, Pia Tida Rungjan, led the Red Cross members to receive and thank donors who are from local government, private organizations, and members of the public. The items will be used as prizes for lucky winners who purchase charity tickets during the Red Cross Fair in Phuket. It is scheduled to be held during December 30th through January 10th at Sepanhin Ground in the city. The fair will feature exhibitions, product booths, local art products, cultural shows, and entertainment. The annual event is a charity function with proceeds going towards Red Cross Society's work for the public. And now to some good news. Hilton Phuket Arcadia Resort and Spa received Best Hotel for Far East and Australia in the Virgin Holidays Gold Award 2008. The Hilton Phuket Arcadia Resort and Spa informed Andaman News that it has won the Gold Award for Best Hotel in the Far East and Australia 2008, awarded by the famous UK travel agency Virgin Holidays. The award is rewarded based on the highest customer satisfaction in the Virgin Holidays customer survey among more than 3,000 hotels around the world in 2008. The award is an annual event. This year's ceremony was hosted by Virgin Holidays at the Virgin Holidays Suppliers Gala Party during the World Travel Mart in London on Sunday, November 9th. The award was received by Mr. John Nutz, the National Director of Sales in Thailand, Hilton National Sales Office, who attended the event, and Mr. John Kidd, the General Manager of Hilton Phuket Arcadia Resort and Spa, who announced the award and shared the success with all team members at the hotel's monthly team celebration recently. And the U.S. government invites applicants for funding anti-trafficking in persons programs proposals. The U.S. Embassy in Bangkok informed Andaman News that the U.S. Department of State's Office to Monitor and Combat Trafficking in Persons, or TIP, is now accepting project proposals from non-governmental organizations, public international organizations, and universities that will address and assist with identified TIP issues in Thailand and the region. Organizations working on anti-human trafficking initiatives are invited to submit project proposals for funding consideration by the U.S. government. The U.S. Department of State encourages proposals that target the specific recommendations listed in the Thailand country narrative of the 2008 Trafficking in Persons, or TIP, report. Assistance from the American people contributed more than $79 million U.S. dollars to support anti-trafficking activities around the world last year. Over $500,000 U.S. dollars of that support went to activities in Thailand, including media campaigns geared toward raising awareness about trafficking, facilities that give victims shelter, counseling, and educational opportunities, and training for officials involved in counter-trafficking operations in order to improve victim assistance and increase criminal prosecutions. Proposals are due no later than January 21st. More details are on http://bangkok.usembassy.gov. Now turning to Krabi, where local tourism sectors plan to host the International Krabi Rock Climbing and Fire Show contest next year to stimulate tourism. The second International Krabi Rock Climbing and Fire Show contest is planned to be held in April next year to revitalize the sleepy tourism mood. The local Tourist Association President Amarit Sirapon Jutapun said his organization joins hands with the Provincial Hotel Association, tourism operators from Railay and Tonsai Bays, expecting the event to attract visitors, both Thais and foreigners alike, from Japan, Singapore, Chile, and Ireland. They also expect at least 100 million baht circulation then. Mr. Amarit also stated that Krabi rock climbing is famous among tourists, with an estimated 300,000 people per year. The cliff at Tonsai and Railay has about 1,000 climbing routes to offer to visitors. And the Football Association of Thailand focuses on 4 strategies to promote and enhance Thai football skills. Strengthening the leagues in regional provinces is one way to improve the skills of the sports in Thailand. Charnwit Polchurin, chairman of the Technical Development of the Football Association of Thailand, or FAT, stated this during a seminar in Phuket to develop football skills in the region for national development. He said the FAT has 4 major strategic plans for development. They are in national, regional, clubs, and schools. Charnwit reasoned that he places priority to schools, saying that it is a starting place for other levels of development. He calls for parents and educators to promote sports interest among young people, and he also suggests that each club should draw participation from family members and local residents by introducing logos and brand themselves to promote value among supporters. Others involve marketing, coaches, referees, and fan clubs. And finally, in local news, the Ranong province introduces 8 measures under a road safety program to accommodate heavy traffic during the upcoming holiday period. Targeting to cut down the numbers of accidents occurring and casualties by 10% for this new year, the Ranong Authority have come up with 8 major measures. They will be intensively imposed during the so-called Red 7 Days period during December 30th through January 5th, 2009. It set a target to minimize the accident rates to a maximum of 13 times, with no more than 14 people injured and not more than 1 fatal case. The Ranong Police Chief Police Major General Anurut Krisana Karaket said the measures include strict law enforcement, vehicle conditions, drivers, traffic law, social and community measures, and public awareness. During the 7-day period, checkpoints will be set up in districts and community levels on main and local roads, while rescue teams will be on standby 24 hours to mobilize when needed.